probably start with an introduction from the person who can hear me. Your name, please, and where you're speaking from.
Yeah, my name is Anita and I'm speaking from Accra, Ghana.
Okay. Great to meet you, Miss Anita.
Yeah, pleased to have you here.
Okay. So we would go on straight to discuss some questions. Some people had previously joined. We discussed about three of the questions already. And then I had network issues, so I had to go off. And when I returned, no one was here. So we'll just continue from the list of questions that we have. Miss Anita, what do you think happens when parties don't meet quotas? Hello?
Yeah, the question, yes.
Should I go again?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I was just asking what happens when parties meet quotas but they don't support the women.
They need
They
voters.
meet the quotas. So when probably the government sets the quotas and some parties are able to meet the quotas, but they still don't
Um,
support the women.
wow. Thank you very much. I will start by saying that for Africa or where we are coming from, traditionally, women are seen to be at a particular place. So, as men are coming up, the question they ask is why should they give the woman the opportunity to be
Yeah.
part of it or to rise? And again, women are supposed to be in the house. Are they
Yeah.
going to have the time? They are to take care of the family and the husband and other issues. And men thinks that they should go out and come back to meet us.
Yeah.
And two, some is also coming from us as women. If a quota is given, we ourselves are not able to even propose or suggest some women that we think can take up such roles because we have this motive or notion that I am going, why should I bring her along?
Mm.
So all these things play a part why some people uh, are not able to meet the quota. Another
Mm.
angle is that sometimes there's some kind of fear. So even when we are proposed, we are afraid of being part of it because politics are seen outside as women being in politics are filthy, in quote.
Wow, that's a very
So,
interesting statement.
oh yes. So that is why sometimes it's gets to that. And I am speaking from an experience.
Wow.
Um, at a point where you are smart, you are intelligent, you have the skills and everything that you can give out. But your core woman sees you as a threat. She sees you that where she's going to sit with the kings, why should she allow you to come closer to the kings? So with that, I mean, some parties cannot meet that quota. There
Mm-hmm.
are a lot of reasons they cannot. They
Yeah.
cannot. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on whether they actually meet it, but they don't actually make any efforts to include the women? Probably when they are going for political campaigns, they've just met the quota, so or we don't even think you should come along, or when they're having discussions, they don't really think they should include them. So all that they've done is just to meet the quota and not actually support the women or involve the women. What do you think about those political parties?
I think it's hard time. We as women, we also rise in such regards or situations. if you are in a political party, yes, it's difficult. It is difficult, but we have to also play our part and call in for support, and not just that they say we should be part of it, so we are just part of it. And when they meet, we just go there to serve food. We just go there to clean up the. No, are they really ready to support us? I think that support must be there, and we have to voice it out. If we are not strong and firm enough, there is one thing I learned. Well, let me introduce myself. Well,
Okay.
I was a municipal chief executive,
Oh, good position.
and one thing I really learned: a woman being strong, firm, smart, intelligent is seen to be disrespectful and
Really?
outspoken. Oh yes. If you are outspoken and all those adjectives that I mentioned, you are seen as disrespectful. And interestingly, it's not the male parts alone, the feminine are part
Hmm.
of it. And I think we have a long way to go. So, with this, even if there is any support that you have to get to rise, do you think you are going to get it because you spoke in your mind, because you are telling the truth? So it's difficult, but still, we
Yeah.
have to voice it out and be smart. And no matter what, we call for support, not just be part of it and we are used for campaign and when it is done, that's all. No, it can't continue.
You're right. I like how you ended the statement that we shouldn't just be for campaigns, we should actually be involved. And it's
Exactly.
funny because I think most of it also deals with um the confidence of women generally, and
Hmm.
men are more confident. And so I think that's why if you're a woman and you're very confident, they see you as being disrespectful because that is not something you should have as a person. And so I think it's also a matter of confidence. Okay,
That's obvious.
my next question is, should they have punishments or maybe penalties for the political parties that are not meeting gender balance?
That's interesting. Um, I would say yes and no.
Oh,
I would
okay.
say yes if it's a national decision,
Hmm.
if it's constitutional, that you should have 40%, 30%. I know in Ghana it's about 30% women
Hmm.
that we should be in some high positions and all that. That is constitutional. And I am saying no in a sense that when parties are done, campaigns are done, the decision behoves the president and his cabinet and even the
Hmm.
party.
Yeah.
Probably in the party's regulations or the constitution, the party itself, they don't have such a thing there. So if it is it's a constitutional demand or a right, I think people will try as much as possible. It's recently, I think from 2012, talking about Ghana politics, yes, that you see a lot of women. Previously there were, but they were very few. So yes,
Hmm.
if it is constitutional, and if no, because the parties they decide to do what they want.
They want to do. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. So my next question would be, are there unintended consequences of gender quotas? You think, even though it's a good initiative, are there bad things that are happening, or are there cause bad causes that are happening because of these gender quotas?
Uh, yes, I would say, because sometimes, as I stated earlier, You may not know why you are being chosen in terms of gender. For
Hmm.
men are here, the women are there. What are the intentions? Are there something that is hidden that we are not aware of? So if that thing is given, there should be plain and clear intentions. I mean, there shouldn't be any ambiguity why this person is supposed to do this. And for us as women, um, the men sees us in quotes as how do I even put it? That we are in there for them to use us, if I should say. We are just in there for them to use it. That's why I stated earlier that some people think women in politics are filthy. And these are some of the things that comes up with it. But
Okay,
in
I see,
all,
I see, I
the
see, I see.
intentions, yes,
Mm,
there was,
I see. So that's why it's filthy because some of them are used. Is it a
yeah,
rumor or is it actually something that happens?
it's yes and no.
Yes
Yes,
and no.
yes, yes, because some of us are, we are human beings. And
Hmm.
sometimes we may do things to get what we want. And that's why I'm saying yes. But the no outweighs the yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. The
So
no
it's
outweighs the yes. Not that we are used. No. I mean, you have to value yourself. You know why you
yes,
are
you
in
do.
there. Let people see you as a role model. Be that clear, a model that somebody can emulate. So you can't just go in there and think that anything goes. No,
Yeah. So I see that it's more of just a selective few who are doing that, but they
ex-selective
are
few.
seeing more, so it's spreading that false rumor.
Sure.
Don't you think that quotas is actually preventing the right people who are actually qualified from filling the positions?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Why don't you allow whoever that is interested, whoever that is ready, have the skill? I
Yeah,
mean, that quota may bring in people who don't have any skill, but just that you want the person to fill a space. So the
true.
quota isn't that too okay. I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
should be allowed to take part in it. Then the right people fit the right places.
You're right. And when we look at Kenya, actually, their constitution states that not more than two-thirds of the members of electives should be of the same gender. But when we look at Kenya, we could see that it seems women involvement is reducing. Do you think there could actually be a reason why this quota law is not helping women involvement?
Thank you very much. The Constitution says elected, isn't it?
Yes, yes, electives, yes.
Good. So if a woman doesn't have the resources to go through the campaign, and
Hmm.
if there is a man who is so strong and is contesting her, how can she make it? So that's why they are reducing. And probably when they go in there, what's their use? Are they given the opportunity to serve and serve their people? So these are some of the things. If the campaign is not run well, it will be difficult for her to win. And definitely the men, they'll get their way.
You're right. I didn't actually realize that resources play a bigger part until you mentioned it. And now that I think about it, it would actually play a bigger part if the person can't get the resources to fund their campaigns, probably, then they can't get the
Sure.
support they need. It
Mm-hmm.
seems we've been joined by another person. Hello? Hello, good evening. Okay, I'm not sure they can actually hear me.
Hmm.
It's sad.
I
Okay.
think that they've muted their microphone. That's why they can hear you.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
We are doing great. Could you give us a bit of introduction, probably your name, the country you are based in, and what you do, please?
Okay, my name is Pauline Amajam. I'm in Ghana. I'm from Ghana,
Okay.
and then I'm a politician. I'm a women's leader in my region, currently in politics. I'm the regional women organizer in my region, NDC. So that's what I do.
I have a lot of great people on the panel today, and I'm excited.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
my
So
pleasure.
we were just discussing some questions on quotas, and I would like to ask your opinion about it. Do you think it's a good initiative to introduce quotas to include more women in politics?
To introduce what?
Quotas.
Quotas in terms like bringing more women on board in
Yes,
politics.
please. Yes, please.
Sure,
Probably
sure.
put in a percentage. Yes.
Yeah, of course, because I believe the men are getting advantage, and then when it comes to what do you call it, empowerment and sharing of resources for women, the men get it, and then it does not get to the women to empower the women. So when women are into politics and then they lead, the support they get goes directly to their own women and they get empowered. Why am I saying this? We are in politics. The women are so intimidated to the extent that when something is for women, you find men interested in it and then they want to take charge. But whatever that belongs to men, women don't have access to that. So we need more women to fight this cause so that we can take it up there, because women don't benefit much when it comes to politics. Women, even though are involved, but the benefits we get, men still takes over from women, and then women don't get. Yes, so we need more women to fight this cause. We don't leave it for men. If we leave it for men, we will still be behind. We need more women.
Miss Adebajo, you raised up your hand. Would you like to introduce yourself now, please? Hello, Miss Adebajo. Okay, I think she can't hear me. She might have probably made a mistake by raising her hand. Thank you so much for your contributions. I like the fact that you had also hinted on the fact that women also get limited resources, just as Madam Anita had said previously. So I just want to pose a question to both of you, and maybe Madam Anita could start for us. So what other measures do you think could be put in place to increase women's involvement apart from quotas?
Well, I think women need to be encouraged. Women need to be motivated. The problem we have with women is that some of them have inferiority complex, where they
Yes.
feel they don't want to be offended. They don't want people to say they are this, they are that. So they don't want to
Yes.
participate when it comes to politics. The intimidation and the insult and the, I don't know, whatever that goes around, some don't want to get involved. So we need a lot of education to educate them. Even if it has to come for us meeting like a workshop or a seminar or conference where others can share their experience with some of the women to also get motivated. If not, the fear in women to come on board is so huge, because I have
Yes.
that challenge in my own region where I come from. It's difficult getting women to participate when it comes to politics. It's very difficult, very, very, very difficult. And we have to work on that. We have to work on that.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Because it's very important that the hello, Mr. Debajo.
Hello, good evening. I've been
Good
trying to
evening.
talk.
Oh,
How are you
okay.
doing?
We are good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm talking from Nigeria.
Oh, that's nice. Great to meet
Yeah,
you.
I'm happy to be part of this program this evening.
We are happy to have you.
Yes, I'm a lecturer and
Oh, okay.
I've been teaching gender and politics. So
Okay.
when I saw this on Facebook, I decided to join.
Wow.
Thank
You
you
are
so
really
much.
discussing a very interesting topic.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So we're just talking about the other ways that women could be involved in politics more apart from quotas. Would you like to say something about that?
Yes, there are so many ways women can be encouraged in in getting involved in politics uh, through a quota system that you are discussing about,
Yes.
through proportional representation. And you see, in African society, there are so many work that needs to be done, especially when it comes to our socialization process. You know, African uh, society is patriarchal in nature.
Yes.
Yes, we need to, if we are to encourage more women joining politics or venturing into politics, we need to pay attention to the most basic unit of our society, and that is the family. You know, the way girls that will later translate to women in later life are being socialized is highly faulty. Our socialization process is very, very faulty. You know, because the way women are being brought up, okay, the culture. Hello, hope you are still with me.
Yes, please, I am. I'm listening.
Yeah, yes. Women are being socialized not to talk, not to be confident.
Yes.
They are being socialized to be passive. And of course, there is this aspect that see women to always operate at the domestic level. So there is need to be reorientation right from the family. Okay? Reorientation. Yes. And this reorientation, you know, has to be a radical one.
Yeah.
That will change how the society train women, how the society perceive even women. I like what one of the speakers said, that women have been, the women politicians are perceived as if they are maybe wayward, so to say.
Yes, she did say.
Exactly. You see, as in Nigeria, women politicians are not that respected. Most of them, so even if you are to see women that are involved in politics, most of them are either widows or separated or single mothers. Are you getting me? Majority
Yes,
of
I
them.
am.
Because of the way they are being perceived. So the credible women will not even want to join. Even some husbands, if they know that their women, their wives have capacity to make meaningful contribution to national development, they will not allow their wives to join because of the way society even perceives women politicians as being prostitutes, wayward, social defiant. So it's a lot of problem. And apart from that, our political parties too are not helping matters. Are you getting me? political
Yes, I
parties
am.
are highly patriarchal in nature. If you look at the party organs, they are being controlled by men. Are you getting me?
Yes,
They
I
are
am.
formed by men, bankrolled by men. You see, money back controls all these political parties. And women that are not formidable financially might not be able to join. And it's even difficult for women to put their hard-earned money into politics, because politics is seen as an investment in African nations. All Africa, politics is a form of investment that you put money that you recover. And
Yeah.
you see all these money bags, they don't see women as being marketable. So they will want to invest their money in their fellow men that will recoup money back to them. Are you getting me? And that's why
Yes.
you cannot find reliable and credible women joining politics because of the fact that, apart from that, the way it is even being run. Are you getting me? So there are
Yes, I
so
am.
many issues that surrounds why women are not represented in political leadership across African nations. So many reasons. Then apart from that, I am so happy that the first speaker mentioned, women attitudes toward other women. Women can be enemies to themselves. Are you getting me?
Yes,
I
I
could
am.
remember in Nigeria, there is a particular veteran politician, Sarah Jubilu. The woman, has been trying to uh, break even politically, but fellow women have been shortchanging her. I could remember a time when an election was to be conducted, she only voted for herself. Meanwhile, other women voted for men.
That's
Imagine.
horrible.
So the problems also lies in the bosom of women too. Women do not want to see fellow women coming up because of petty jealousy, unnecessary envy, and what have you. Hope you are getting me.
Yes, I am. I am.
Uh-huh. Even if quota is in place, who are those that will implement this quota system? Are they not men? To
Yes,
what extent can they even implement?
the
Are they
quotas.
even? Are we even are we even sure they even have that political will to implement quota system? Is it not a matter of just deceit? Are you getting me?
Yes, I am.
Aha. So there are so many issues surrounding that.
Yes, you're
All right.
right. You've raised some very valuable points,
Yeah.
and it seems the problem runs really deep. We have to cut it at the roots, and it starts from the family, as you said.
Yes.
Miss Anita, would you like to add something for us so we wrap up for this session? Hello, Miss Anita.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would
I
you
hope
like
you
to
can
add?
hear me.
Yes, please, we can hear you.
Yes. Thank you so much for um, the tutorials. I would say she's done so well. Indeed, she's a lecturer. Whatever that she said are what we are experiencing as women in politics.
Yes.
So, as she said, it starts from the home. As I stated, traditionally, we are seen to be at a particular place. So if we all come together and we have one voice, I mean, how can we have elections? Women vote for men, and the woman who was contesting vote for herself, just
Yes.
one. I mean, it's sad.
Yeah, it's
It's
horrible,
sad,
pretty
but
horrible.
it's difficult. I don't know how we are going to go through this. Probably through the education system where the young ones are coming up. But even with that one, to what extent? So we have a lot to do. And I think our mother has really raised very, very important points that I have taken some.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We are far behind time because we had a lot of issues and we didn't start on time. But I thank you so much for your contributions. They were pretty incredible. I wish you all a good evening. I hope to see you all on the next session. My name is Abigail. Good night. Thank
We
you.
also thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
very much. Good night.
Good
Hoping
night.
to join you next week.
Hoping to
We'll be
see you too.
expecting you. I've really learned a lot from you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.